Did you know that a single small habit in your sleep routine could determine your lifespan? It may sound hard to believe, but for many older adults, sleep is not just a time for rest. It's the dividing line between health and illness. Have you ever woken up feeling tired even after a full 8 hours of sleep? Or heard an elderly loved one complain about headaches, back pain, or even memory decline without a clear cause? Many people assume it's just a part of aging, but sometimes it's the mistakes we make while sleeping that are the real silent culprits. David, a 74-year-old retired engineer living in Florida, had the habit of sleeping on his back since his youth. Every morning he woke up with a dry throat, dizziness, and a gloomy mood. His wife Linda thought it was due to the weather or fluctuating blood pressure. It wasn't until he fainted in the bedroom that doctors discovered he had sleep apnea, a condition that can worsen due to improper sleeping posture. What's frightening is this: most older adults make at least one of 7 serious sleep mistakes without even realizing it. From choosing the wrong pillow, having an unsuitable room temperature, to eating at the wrong times, each small misstep can significantly impact heart health, memory, and even life expectancy. But the good news is, you can change that starting today. This video will help you identify 7 deadly sleep mistakes that older adults should avoid immediately, along with simple suggestions to improve sleep, protect your health, and extend your life. If you find this topic helpful, don't hesitate to hit like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content. Have you ever experienced sleep troubles? Leave a comment. I'd love to hear your story or your suggestions for how I can improve future videos. Now let's explore the 7 most dangerous sleep mistakes that older adults need to avoid, and how you can enjoy a truly restful, safe night's sleep. 1. Drinking too much water before bed. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, eyes still heavy, rushing to find the bathroom in the dark? That seemingly small act, if it happens multiple times a night, not only disrupts your sleep, but is also one of the silent causes behind a series of health issues in older adults. Physiologically, the human excretory system slows down at night to allow the body to rest deeply. However, when you drink too much water right before bedtime, the kidneys are forced to keep working. A full bladder sends a wake-up signal to your brain, pulling you out of deep sleep. In older adults, the body's ability to retain water and regulate internal systems is diminished, so waking up 2 to 3 times a night to urinate is not uncommon. Beyond the inconvenience, this poses a serious health threat. Every time you get out of bed in the dark, especially in a cold room, and while still groggy, your risk of falling increases significantly. Falls at night are one of the leading causes of injury in seniors, from dislocated joints and hip fractures to traumatic brain injuries. In addition, being awakened multiple times fragments your sleep, putting strain on your cardiovascular system, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, stroke, and negatively affecting memory and focus. So how can you stay well hydrated without compromising your sleep? The solution is simple, but must be followed diligently. Make sure to drink enough water during the day, spacing it out evenly throughout the morning and afternoon, instead of cramming it all in during the evening. Starting about 2 hours before bedtime, reduce your water intake. Also, install night lights along the path from your bedroom to the bathroom to help you move safely if nature does call. Just one small adjustment to your evening routine can make a big difference in sleep quality and in your overall health. Start by listening more closely to your body, prioritizing uninterrupted rest, and giving yourself the gift of safety, even in the dark. A peaceful night's sleep is not a luxury. It is a right you fully deserve. 2. Late night eating. Have you ever felt discomfort in your stomach or heaviness in your chest after eating and then going straight to bed? You might think it's just a fleeting feeling of bloating, but in reality, even a single late-night meal can disrupt the entire system in an older adult's body. When we eat, the stomach needs time to digest food, especially meals high in fat, sugar, or protein. However, if you lie down right after eating, gravity no longer aids digestion, increasing the risk of acid reflux, a condition where stomach acid flows back into the esophagus, causing a burning sensation, dry cough, difficulty breathing, or even choking while sleeping. In older adults, the esophageal sphincter weakens with age, making this risk even higher. But the problems don't stop there. Late-night eating also causes sudden spikes in blood sugar, particularly dangerous for those with a history of diabetes or high blood pressure. When the body is forced to digest food during hours meant for rest, the heart and brain are still working hard. This raises the risk of nighttime hypertension, stroke, and even heart attack. Events that often occur during sleep and can be fatal if not detected in time. So how can you avoid this situation while still keeping hunger at bay before bedtime? The most effective solution is to finish dinner at least 3 hours before going to sleep. If you feel slightly hungry, you can opt for light and easily digestible foods such as a banana, a bit of low-sugar yogurt, or a warm glass of milk. These foods are not only gentle on the stomach, but also help the body naturally produce melatonin, the hormone that supports deep sleep. Caring for your sleep health begins right in your kitchen. Don't let a seemingly harmless habit like late-night eating quietly lead to serious consequences. When you give your body time to digest, you're also giving your heart, brain, and entire system a chance to rest and recover. And that is the most precious gift you can give yourself every night. 3. Sleeping in the wrong position. Have you ever woken up with a stiff neck, back pain, or a foggy mind that feels like it's drifting through mist? Many people mistake this as a sign of aging or restless sleep. But in reality, the culprit behind these symptoms, especially among older adults, is often an incorrect sleeping position, particularly sleeping on the back. Biologically, when lying on your back, the weight of the tongue and soft tissues in the throat tends to press against the airway, especially in individuals with neck fat or weakened muscles. This restricts airflow, leading to snoring, or worse, sleep apnea. Each episode of apnea deprives the brain of oxygen, and if this happens hundreds of times a night, it can severely damage the nervous system, cardiovascular health, and memory. Moreover, sleeping on the back increases pressure on the stomach, making it easier for acid to flow back into the esophagus, particularly in those who suffer from gastritis, GERD, or chronic acid reflux. This not only causes a burning sensation in the chest, but can also lead to persistent coughing, difficulty sleeping, and a serious decline in sleep quality. When sleep isn't deep, the brain doesn't get enough time to recover, resulting in fatigue, poor alertness, and increased risk of cognitive decline. The optimal solution is to shift to sleeping on your left side, a position recommended by many health experts for its benefits to the respiratory, digestive, and cardiovascular systems. When lying on the left side, the airway is more open, reducing the risk of sleep apnea. At the same time, the stomach rests lower than the esophagus, which minimizes acid reflux and improves digestion. To support this position, use a moderately firm pillow to keep your head, neck, and spine aligned. You can also place a pillow between your knees to relieve pressure on your hips and lower back. A good night's sleep isn't just about duration, it's about posture. The right sleeping position helps you breathe more easily, maintain a steady heartbeat, and ensure your brain receives enough oxygen, all of which contribute to longevity and a higher quality of life. Sometimes a small change like adjusting your sleeping position can become a turning point in your journey toward comprehensive health after 60. 4. An overheated bedroom. Have you ever tossed and turned at night, feeling stuffy and sweaty even without a blanket? Many people assume it's due to changing weather or simply part of aging. But in fact, the temperature of your bedroom, if not properly adjusted, can be one of the silent factors that disrupt sleep for older adults. Physiologically, the body needs to slightly lower its core temperature to transition into deep sleep. When the room is too warm, typically above 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, the body struggles to cool down effectively, leading to fragmented sleep, especially during deep and REM stages. These stages are when the brain repairs itself, cells regenerate, and the immune system is strengthened. If your sleep is interrupted due to heat, these processes are also disrupted, resulting in fatigue, poor memory, and a higher risk of illness. Excessive nighttime heat also causes blood vessels to dilate, raising blood pressure and heart rate, particularly dangerous for individuals with a history of cardiovascular issues. Additionally, sweating too much can lead to dehydration, loss of electrolytes, and increase the risk of joint pain or headaches the next morning. In older adults, the ability to sense temperature can diminish, making it harder to realize they're sleeping in a non-optimal environment. The effective solution lies in adjusting the bedroom environment. The ideal temperature for deep sleep typically ranges from 15 to 19 degrees Celsius, 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't necessarily have to run the air conditioner all night. Simply opening a window for ventilation, using a light fan, or choosing breathable cotton bedding can make a big difference. Also, avoid placing heat-emitting devices like plug-in space heaters near your bed. Adjusting your bedroom temperature not only helps you sleep better, but also brings overall balance to your body. Let your sleep unfold in a cool, quiet, and soothing space. A simple yet invaluable gift you can give yourself every night. A refreshing night's sleep is the foundation for a clear, focused, and energized day ahead. 5. Getting out of bed too quickly. Have you ever woken up, sat up abruptly, and immediately felt dizzy or like the room was spinning? That sensation isn't just a passing moment. It's your body's warning that you're forcing it to switch states too suddenly. While you sleep, your body's in a fully relaxed state, with blood pressure and heart rate slowed down. If you sit up or stand too quickly right after waking, your blood may not circulate to your brain fast enough, leading to a condition known as orthostatic hypotension. This is especially common in older adults, whose circulatory and reflex systems respond more slowly than in younger years. As a result, you may feel lightheaded, unsteady, or even collapse, which is particularly dangerous at night or early in the morning when lighting is dim and visibility is limited. Falls in the bedroom are one of the leading causes of injury among seniors. Just one fall can result in a fractured hip, dislocated shoulder, or even a brain hemorrhage. What's more concerning is that many people don't realize the root cause lies in their habit of getting up too quickly, something entirely preventable. The solution is to wake up your body gently. When you first open your eyes, stay lying down for a minute and take a few deep breaths. Then roll onto your side and use your arms to slowly push yourself up into a sitting position. Before standing, place both feet flat on the floor, close your eyes for a few seconds, and if possible, sip some warm water placed on your bedside table. This helps stabilize blood pressure, supports circulation, and prepares your body for alertness. In addition, ensure that your bedroom pathway is always clear of obstacles. Use motion sensor nightlights or soft floor lighting near the bed to help you navigate safely if you need to get up during the night. These small details can help prevent major accidents. Getting up slowly doesn't mean weakness. It means you're listening to your body and giving it the safety and care it deserves. A slow, steady start can lead to a peaceful day ahead, especially as you enter a stage of life where taking care of yourself matters more than ever. 6. Ignoring snoring or sleep apnea. Have your loved ones ever complained that your snoring is so loud they can't sleep? Or have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling like you were choking or unable to breathe? These signs, if overlooked, may be warning signals of one of the most dangerous sleep disorders, sleep apnea. Loud snoring is not just a noise issue. In many cases, it's a sign that your airway is being obstructed, preventing air from flowing freely through your throat. When the airway becomes fully blocked for a few seconds, the body temporarily stops breathing. These episodes reduce the oxygen level in your blood, forcing your heart to work harder to compensate, putting stress on both the cardiovascular and central nervous systems. According to numerous studies, people with sleep apnea are significantly more likely to suffer from stroke, heart failure, arrhythmia, and memory loss. What's particularly concerning is that most individuals with the condition are unaware of it. They simply feel tired, drained, and unable to concentrate during the day, even after getting a full night's sleep. So how can you recognize and manage this condition? If you or someone you live with frequently snores loudly, breathes heavily during sleep, wakes up multiple times at night, or feels excessively sleepy during the day, it's time to see a sleep specialist. A simple test, such as a polysomnography, can provide an accurate diagnosis of sleep apnea. The most effective current treatment is the use of a CPAP machine, continuous positive airway pressure, a device that maintains steady air pressure to keep your airway open throughout the night. In addition, losing weight, exercising regularly, changing sleeping positions, and avoiding alcohol or sedatives before bed can greatly support the treatment process. Don't ignore your snoring, because sometimes it's not just noise, but a distress call from inside your body. Take early action to protect your brain, your heart, and your overall health. Uninterrupted sleep is the first step toward a life that's more alert, focused, and fulfilling every single day. 7. Taking medication incorrectly before bed. Do you have the habit of taking a painkiller, sleeping pill, or blood pressure medication before bed without thinking much about it? For many older adults, taking medication at night is part of their nightly routine. But when taken incorrectly, this can become a double-edged sword, leading to serious health and safety risks. Many medications, especially sleeping pills or sedatives, can cause prolonged drowsiness, slower reflexes, and reduced balance. This makes it easier to become disoriented when waking up in the middle of the night or early in the morning, increasing the risk of falls, a common but serious hazard among seniors. Moreover, taking the wrong dosage or combining certain drugs, such as blood pressure meds, pain relievers, or antidepressants, can lead to dangerous interactions, ranging from irregular heartbeat to respiratory depression. Additionally, overuse of sleeping pills can impair the brain's ability to regulate natural sleep, raising the risk of chronic insomnia, anxiety, and memory loss. As we age, our bodies metabolize drugs more slowly, meaning that a dosage that was fine at age 40 may become too strong by the time we reach 70. The solution is not just about adjusting the dosage, but also about having clear medical guidance. Before taking any medication at night, consult your doctor or pharmacist, especially if you're on multiple medications. You can also explore natural sleep aids like chamomile tea, gentle breathing exercises, or bedtime meditation. These methods help your body relax and support sleep without relying on pharmaceuticals. Sleep is the time when your body heals, and how you prepare for it matters just as much. Choose safe, gentle, and sustainable options for long-term health. You don't have to force your body to sleep with pills. Instead, help it fall asleep naturally by listening and tending to its real needs. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this video. The fact that you're still here, listening and reflecting, shows that you truly value your health and your life, or that of your loved ones entering their later years. We've just explored 7 common yet extremely dangerous sleep mistakes in older adults. From drinking water too late, eating late at night, sleeping in the wrong position, to taking medication incorrectly, each habit, though seemingly harmless, can become an Achilles heel, quietly eroding your health day by day. The great news is, all of these can be changed if we begin paying attention and taking action today. So after watching this video, what insights have you gained for yourself? Are you currently struggling with any of these habits? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because your experience and story might empower someone else on their journey. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to click like, share it with your loved ones, and hit subscribe so you won't miss out on future valuable videos. Each share is not just support for us, it could help someone else avoid a hidden danger. We hope you'll continue joining us in future episodes, where we'll keep learning how to live well, sleep deeply, and enjoy every moment of life to the fullest. And remember, you are never too old to change. Every restful night is one step closer to a new day filled with energy, mental clarity, and a strong, healthy heart. You deserve peace, even in your sleep.